I started off way back years and years ago by volunteering at Kettle's Yard, an art gallery in Cambridge. Um, I kind of met the director of fundraising there and got on really well, and so I was just volunteering once a week with her. She was an incredible fundraiser, and I kind of got involved in a massive fundraising campaign there. And I think that's what I'd recommend to anyone, is if you've got some spare time and you're interested in finding out about the sector, volunteer. If you can volunteer doing the relevant thing to what you're hoping to get into, that's probably better. But sometimes to get a foot in the door, just, volunteering is a great way in.
That's not saying you have to take time out of a normal working week to volunteer, which would mean you have to sacrifice salary and that sort of thing. This is saying if you've got time that's extracurricular, can you do it on the weekend, can you fit it in outside of working hours? And I've always thought that would work from a comms point of view, from a fundraising point of view, because you'd be there, you could be writing trust applications in the evenings if you have the time and capacity to do that, or you could be thinking about writing blogs for an organisation that you really love, that sort of thing. And I think that would work really well with the teams in the sector. So the Institute of Fundraising, I know, runs kind of intro to fundraising courses that people have done in the past that have been really, really useful. It's always worth checking out the bodies that work with the sector really closely to do that. They'd be the main places, I think, that I would be
Yeah, I think you can now get an apprenticeship, a fundraising apprenticeship. Okay. Now, I think they will only be via some of the larger charities who pay into the apprenticeship levy. But I think it's amazing. It's a really, really fantastic opportunity because you learn alongside working in the charity.
Yeah. So there's definitely funded routes into apprenticeships within the sector. And our colleague Tanya did an interview recently with one of those funders, JGA, which you can check out on our YouTube channel. One hurdle that people have when they're applying for roles in the new sector is the understanding of the charity sector and a kind of understanding of how to convey that passion. And I think that that is something that people can really work on. The skills that people from the commercial sector have are massively valued, and it's really important that this talent is finding its way into the sector, and the sector will really welcome it. And I think that that understanding of my skills are useful, I have a passion for the cause, really understanding the passion for the cause is so important. Charities want those skills, they want the experience, so many talented people. There's gaps in talent in the sector, and it's all about saying, how do we find that last hurdle, how do we get over that? And that is the answer. Why do you want to work for us? Why do you want to work in the charity sector?
You've got to try and believe in yourself to start with. I think we're all super nervous for our first job applications, our first, but I think you've almost got to fake it till you make it, and just believe you have got skills, you have got the ability, you've been through school, you can do so many things, but it's about kind of trying to think, be gentle with yourself, but be positive and believe in yourself, and try and really articulate what your strengths are and what you bring.